What is going on, everyone? I am back with another review video, and as you can see, I am reviewing Doink the Clown from Mattel, the WWE Elite for the Flashback series. And I gotta say, I'm really excited to actually be reviewing this guy, Doink the Clown. I mean, for anyone who grew up in the 90s, you know what Doink the Clown was all about. I mean, he was basically just one of those fun characters, one of those fun, goofy characters. You weren't gonna, you didn't take him serious. He was basically along the lines of like the Bushwhackers and Bashin' Booger and Mantar and all these all the other just goofy gimmicks, and Doink the Clown just happened to fit right in that mold too. I mean, you never expected him to win any championships. He was just basically out there for just comic relief and all that. But just the fact that that he was just a creepy clown that wrestled. I mean, and of course, they kept him around. I mean, there was a lot of gimmicks throughout wrestling history, and Doink the Clown happened to stick around for a while. But with all that being said, I mean, I had to add a Doink the Clown figure to my collection. For those of you that have been following me for a while, you know that I also like to collect horror figures, especially, well, I mean the NECA ones, because I mean they're affordable. But yeah, I mean, Doink the Clown would fit within that creepy horror territory. I mean, obviously Doink the Clown was never, he was never a horror character. He was an evil clown at one time, but again, I mean, he was part of the WWF, so he was never a horror figure, a horror character. But just in my mind, I mean, clowns are creepy, they're scary just in their own right, and of course Doink the Clown, to me, he fits into that mold. So yeah, I mean, I had to pick him up and add him to my collection. I happened to notice that when I went to my Walmart, there was quite a bit of them, and I mean, I really don't think Doink the Clown is going to be, I don't think people are going to be running to the stores to grab Doink, as opposed to the new batches of Marvel Legends. But all in all, with that being said, I happen to notice that if you happen to be a WWE figure collector, it's a lot easier to add those, like, the newest waves to your collection as opposed to Marvel Legends. Marvel Legends are, if you're looking for that rare figure, like the new Venom wave or the X-Men wave or any of them, it's a lot harder to add those to your collection than it is WWE figures. But anyways, with all that aside, I wanted to show off Doink just on this rotating base, just so you can all get a good feel of the figure, the different colors, and it's really cool how they did it. Just the orange, it's like neon colors, basically, orange, blue, yellow, and then of course his neon green hair, and then his red lips and blue eyes, or blue makeup around his eyes and red lips. But yeah, like I said, I had to add a creepy Doink to my collection of figures, and yeah, so let's get him off this base and get a more in-depth look at him. So real quick, I just wanted to get a close-up on his face, because like I said, I mean, one of the reasons why I picked this up was not only was it was Doink the Clown, but the face was done really well. I actually got to give some props to Mattel for the face, well, just the whole body in general, because I don't really see too many mistakes on the body. So I mean, well, besides that yellow dot on his arm. But yeah, I mean, I can't really fault Mattel that much for the paint scheme. But yeah, I mean, just the face alone, they did a really good job. And so I'm gonna take the hair off real quick and kind of just turn him around, and it's really cool because it looks like it looks like a mask, that they put on his you know, on his head. So that's really cool how they did it. Yeah, and then of course adding the hair piece just makes it that much better. But yeah, I mean you can see the inside. They did his tongue really well, his teeth, the little paint on his nose. And yeah, it looks like a creepy, how a creepy Doink should look. And yeah, I have no complaints. The face is done really well. I'm surprised, because again, it's Mattel, so I'm always giving crap to Mattel, but in this case, I got to give them some props. So yeah, let's just thought I would just share an up close look at his face. So yeah, let's get to the rest of the figure. Alright, so getting a better look at him. As you can see, I wanted to show him off real quick without his hair. I mean, right when I was pulling him out of the package, his hair came off, and I thought that was pretty cool that he's got removable hair. And as you can see, Deadpool, real quick, I mean, this is a piece that I'm definitely going to be using, and as you can see, I mean, can do a lot of interesting things with that hair. And Deadpool, I think it fits Deadpool pretty well. But yeah, so looking at the hair real quick, they did a fine job on molding it. I mean, it's got all the textures that you would expect from his neon froey type hair, and of course we got the peg right there. But yeah, I mean, just a solid piece, just a solid froey piece that you just insert on the back of Doink. Yeah, just put it. Where does it go on? Yeah, it goes on that one. Or does it go the other way? There we go. But yeah, just inserts real easy. Yeah, so along with his hair being, I guess, an accessory, I mean, because you can take it off his head like you just saw. He also comes with this leg light, and it's not really for Doink per se. It actually goes along the lines with the Shawn Michaels Heartbreak Hotel Build-A-Set. So basically, got to collect all the figures in the line to get the whole set. But honestly, I have no interest in building it or getting the other characters. But it is cool that they included this light with Doink, and I think it suits him. I mean, he's a creepy clown, so of course, you know, this light would go good with him. And plus, I mean, it makes a great accessory. So happy that I got that piece. So I mean, yeah, now I can add that to my beautiful set that I have here. But yeah, so getting back to Doink, besides the hair and the leg lamp, he doesn't come with anything else. It's kind of expected from WWE figures, Mattel in general. I mean, I've said it numerous times, my feelings on Mattel. I think that they could do a lot more for their fans. They could, I mean, they know who's picking up these figures. It's adult collectors, obviously. So they know that charging $20 for a figure, I mean, they can add so many other things. Like for this Doink, for instance, I mean, they could add another head to him, or they could add, I don't know, like his like a whoopee cushion, you know, all the stuff that Doink would use in his matches, or his bucket. I know that he did come with a bucket. I think the last figure that Mattel released, he did come with a bucket. So I mean, they could have put that in there, you know, have two different alternate heads and a bucket and a whoopee cushion. I mean, that would cost nothing. But anyways, with that rant, getting back to the figure, pretty much as you would expect from Mattel. I don't know what mold this is, but I'm pretty sure that this figure besides the face, obviously, and the hair. But I'm pretty sure that this is pretty much a reuse. Maybe the body, because he does look kind of pudgy, so I don't know. Because I don't collect a lot of WWE figures, so I might be mistaken. But he does have kind of a pudgy belly going on, which makes sense for Doink. And then, as you can see, they painted on his tie, which it's kind of weird. They made it kind of camo-y, which I don't know. I would have expected it to be more clown themed. His traditional like red and blue, as opposed to orange and blue. But yeah, it is what it is. He's got the yellow boots going on. Again, nothing we haven't already seen from WWE figures. But yeah, I mean, pretty much like the only reason why I picked him up was because of the face. I mean, it's Doink the Clown. So like I said, I had to pick him up. I had to pick up a creepy clown and add him to my collection. Yeah, I mean, again, like this is a figure that I'm gonna use for, you'll probably see him in my backdrop when I'm reviewing other figures, or I might just do, I don't know, like fig photography with him, have him chasing somebody with a knife in his hand, because he's got, I mean, the body, like I said, I'm pretty sure it's a reuse, but the color scheme, it's done so well, and you can add stuff to him. I mean, even because I've seen, I'm sure everybody that's into figures, I'm sure they've seen the different companies that make like clothing for their figures. I mean, you can just add just a clown costume and just make this figure that much better. Have yourself just a creepy, like I said, just a creepy clown adding to your collection, along the lines of the new NECA Pennywise and the old school Pennywise that's going to be releasing soon. I mean, he'll fit right into that creepy category. And yeah, I mean, I'm really glad that I was able to get my hands on him. So yeah, like I wanted to just get this review out there, share my excitement with all of you. This figure is not a disappointment. I mean, I won't really review figures that I don't like, because otherwise I won't pick them up. There might be a few here and there that I might get, but later might regret. But anyways, so I'm gonna end my review here. As I always do, if you're new to the channel, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, leave me a comment, tell me what I'm doing right, tell me what I'm doing wrong. I can always use improvement. I mean, we all can. Collect what you love, and I will see you all in the next video.